Good morning. Hey, y'all. Hey, start your treadmills. This old thing, somehow I can't hit it right. Morning. Hey. Okay, Mary told me to remind you guys that though you see me walking on a treadmill, I do stretch out before. I have everything rigged and I put my phone to it. So I have this rigged in the basement. I don't have anything rigged upstairs where I can put my phone into it so much where you can watch me do my morning stretches and stuff like that. But eventually we'll get there. Hey, morning y'all. Look at the treadmill in the basement. The treadmill in the basement. Okay, if you don't have a treadmill, no big deal. Do something else. Remember we did the hand exercises? I think on the phones they have when I played my games on my old phone, they have the people that come on that do the chair exercises and different things like that you can download. But you can do whatever you want to do and listen to this treadmill and do your thing. Hey y'all, good morning. Good morning. Ain't it good to be alive? Oh, before I forget. Can't even see this. Can you? Can you? It's supposed to say 16. It's supposed to say 16. 16 days. 16 days left. So, you should be doing a little exercise or something, especially if you're concerned, to get rid of the anxieties. You know? You can even sit in a chair and swing your foot back and forth. I got the treadmill in the basement. Oh, I was thinking back, I was like, oh. From the first time I walked in the treadmill, I wanted one, but in my home. And every time I sat in that car freezing to warm it up, to go to the gym, 5 o'clock in the morning. Yes, I was a gym rat. Okay. The gym is the place where you go and though you're in a crowd, you're by yourself. Though you're in a crowd, you're by yourself. And that's the beauty of it. And then you work out. Sometimes the train, sometimes people who work there for a while, they'll come over to you and see if you're doing something wrong. Or if you get more out of it, out of what you're doing, And I gotta put it out there. Never experienced racism at the gym. It was a bunch of people there working out, honey, loving themselves. I think that's what I liked about the gym. We had one goal, one focus. To take care of our bodies and love our bodies. I wasn't jealous. When I saw women and men flexing in front of that mirror, I knew what they were saying. They was like, whoo, love my arms. Whoo, love my legs. I ain't mad at nobody for loving themselves. Well, you can't do it in public. Well, anyway, my tried humor. Did you see the video with me walking with the dog? It didn't help calm her down any. I mean, it wasn't really long enough, but we're going to take her to be neutered. glad y'all here. You can do something. You want to watch me walk on my hands? Well, no. If I was walking with my hands would be moving, right? Okay. Nice, right? I had all these things I was going to talk to you all about. But missing the gym is one of them. Hey! Hey, Kathy, good morning. Thank you. Hey! Happy to have you here for our morning walk. Yay! Kathy, do you remember that time I had Shaquita and I asked you to come and walk with me? And I think your neighbor had gotten a dog and you used to walk with your neighbor. And the dog would zigzag back and forth. And I was like, oh, well, I do this, and this with Shaquita. I didn't realize how much walking Shaquita and I used to do. Until you and I took the walk and you said, Vicki, I thought we were just going to walk around the ball field. I didn't know we were going to walk. Oh, we went up hills, we went down hills, we went around, and we just talked. And Kathy, was the best time ever. Second to the ice skating. Remember the ice skating? And now we're walking together. And it's lovely. 7 minutes, y'all. I dropped my juice upstairs. Oh, I didn't even do my commercial. I'm an author. Yeah, published author, but now that we know how systematic racism works, success. To even be able to publish it myself is a success. But this book is important. It's called I Like to Say Yes. It's a children's book. And keep the yes in your child's vocabulary by reading I Like to Say Yes to your child. I didn't realize that I raised my daughter saying yes. When she first started talking, she said, so I said, yes, mommy. No, mommy. Of course, they call me the corporal, the general, or whatever, but I didn't like what. My mind, rent payers, said what? Like, what's the time I gotta write out the check to give you to pay the rent? You know what I'm saying? I guess I can come up with a better example. That's all I got now. So, she would say, yes, mommy. If I call you, you respond, you say, yes, mommy. But then she said yes to a lot of things. She said yes to school. She said yes to going to class. She said yes to staying in class. She said yes to graduating. And I didn't really put any emphasis on it until I started working in the daycare. And I said, oh my gosh. Yes, don't be in here. Oh, Kathy, I wish I could read it. It is so small, and I'm so old, and it's kind of far away. But I'll read it when I finish. And oh, I'd have to stop. Oh, you know what? Let's see how far we're in. We're at 9:55. I got 5 minutes. Well, we have 5 minutes and 5 seconds. And then I'll answer you, Kathy. Oh, yeah. And then I went to the daycare. daycare center, and, well, first I was a home visitor. And they was like, no. What's your name? No. Is that your first or last name? And the first thing I started doing as a home visitor was teaching the song, Yes, 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 I Like to Say Yes. And in time, the kids started saying yes. Mothers started using the word yes more, and I think you need to have I'm trying to say this tactfully. It's that hard. Just because your child says yes doesn't mean they're a wimp. Doesn't mean they're anything negative. Because yes to life. A president won with yes I can. Okay? Yes is an important word. So, well, that was a long commercial. Commercial over. Back to walking. I mean, we never stopped walking, but you know what I mean. I know people saying, what is she making a big deal for? I have a whole room in my basement. I have a whole garage set up. No. Over 30 years, I wanted a treadmill in the basement where I could just walk down and get on it and take a half-hour walk. But I hope by the middle of January we'd be up to 45 minutes, but I'll take it as it comes. Oh, 12 minutes. See how fast a half hour is, especially for us, our age. That half hour is like that. You can devote that little half hour to doing something, to loving your body. Ain't no shame in loving your body. I'm here in my body. I ain't mad at my car. Ain't mad at my daughter's house that shelters us. I'm not gonna be mad at my body. Put your hands up in the air. Lift them hands. Lift them hands. I wish I could show y'all how I swing outside the door and pull myself up. When I was a 20th tenderoni, there was this lady, an oldest lady, who lived upstairs from me, Lottie. And Lottie had a box shape on top of these little tiny legs. And the thing that she always had a problem with was her being able to stretch. Being able to stretch her back. And I remember my grandmother having the same problem. Now I'm a little tenderoni, and I just want to put that, you know. Oh, 1412, I'm going to be reading a message in a minute. And, Lottie couldn't get that stretch. So, as I started getting older, in my 40s, I started hanging off the push-up bar. I would just hang, or at LA Fitness, they used to have this, I don't know the name of it, but I used to hang and pull myself up. And pull myself up. And sometimes I would just hang. I would just hang to get that kink out of my back. So, when the gym closed, hey, 1503, Look how fast 15 minutes came. When the gym closed, I was so concerned about me losing the ability to stretch my back. And then my daughter came and got me one where it just hangs on it, and I just grab onto it and hang. Okay, now let's see what Kathy wrote. Oh, nice to see. Okay. Thank you. Oh, Happy New Year to you, Kathy. No, I haven't been to the gym. Oh, my God. I have not been to the gym since March. And my daughter was so cute. She ran and got the treadmill. Though we were walking around the neighborhood, she ran and got the treadmill. And then we have the elliptical that's still out in the garage. If I can get my bike in, I do the bike. You know? Nope, let's not stay too long. For some people, too long. I just wanted some water because I was dry. That's it. Okay. Thanks, Kathy. Oh, that was so nice. That was so nice. Thanks. Yes, Happy New Year to you too. No, I have not been back to the gym. I miss it. I miss it so much. I do. I miss it. It was an energy. It was a vibe. I'm trying to get it here with you guys. I wish there was somewhere I can see you exercise. I was like, oh, yay. Or you send me a picture with you lifting barbell. I was like, hey, working out with me in the morning. All right. Now for me, I'm just going to see if I can get my heart rate up for a minute. Cass told me, he was my neighbor. He used to do marathons and everything. And he said, just get a good heart rate for 5 minutes. And you're good to go. What I miss about the gym is the weights. I love the weights. Yep, I love the weights. If I squeeze my stomach in while I'm walking, then it doesn't put the weight on my knees. Like I said, you could be lifting barbells, you could be swinging your legs, you could be on the floor doing yoga, you could just be even reaching out to walls or reaching up to the sky. Or walking around your table. Well, not so much a table. Walking from one end of the room to the other. Touch the wall. Go back. Touch the wall. Go back. It's your treadmill. Don't you hear the noise? I'll let you borrow my treadmill too. Let's see. If I can catch my heart rate. Are you swinging your legs? Got your hand weights? Or reaching up to the sky? Touching walls? Walking back and forth? have another pair of sneakers that I'm going to use for this treadmill tomorrow. Looking to see if my heart rate comes up. We may have broke it when we brought it in from the garage. Yeah, I missed the weights. Machines. Okay. Seconds, 2 seconds. Woo-ha! Woo-ha! Yes. I have better sneakers to put on. I'll wear those tomorrow. They have more of a cushion between me and this pad. Little fingers, fingers, fingers. Tippy, 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 tippy. Okay. Yes. Eight minutes to go. Now we're back to strolling. Hey. Oh, wow. How How nice was that? Whew, that was a moment in time. A moment in time. So cool walking with you guys in the morning. I was like, oh my God. I gotta exercise partners. Oh God. First it was me and my friend Annie Pearl going to the Bally's gym back in the early 80s. I think we had to take a couple of buses. I don't think she did trains too much. And we had to go to King Plaza Mall. And I was hooked. So it would be almost 15 years before I'd be back in the gym. Yeah, I ran track. Oh, I loved running around the track backwards. Oh, that was so much fun. I can learn to walk backwards on this one, especially this old one because it's so slow. But it's going to take a lot of strength going forward. So we'll work on forward first. When I do the elliptical, I go in reverse. I do it reverse. But I used to walk right around Memorial Field. And it was awesome. See, don't you hear the noise? It's almost like having your own treadmill. Hey! Thanks for coming in. We got 5 minutes to go. I can't read what you wrote, but good morning. I have to wait till I stop walking. Little old half hour. There's nothing to donate to you. You can love yourself. I know I was raised by a generation of people. Okay, a little thirsty. I'm going to just stop because I'm just a little thirsty. My throat got dry. You don't have to stop because I stopped. It's just that we're in the basement and sometimes that dry throat can get you. Alright, so put this on a tad bit. Wear my other sneakers tomorrow. Just a little half hour. As you can say, I love you, body. Thank you. We're 60-something, and you're still here. And you're still my main cheerleader, body. See, my body says, yay! My body says, rah, 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 rah. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. My body also says, I got that joy, 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 joy. Down in my heart, down in my heart, down in my heart, I got that joy, 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 down in my heart, down in my heart, to stay. I'm exercising joy too. 16 days, y'all. But the party is still there. The party that hatched the snake egg and put it in the presidency is still there. That group. And as long as that group is still there, African American, as Whoopi Goldberg said in Ghost. As long as that party stays in place, African Americans, we's in trouble. They's gonna be looking for us. They used to just getting money from working other people. That's how they got their money. The Rothschilds and all those people, that came from enslavement. Yeah, the Arabs had it. But then the Europeans said we should do it ourselves. And they made money off of us, and they're still making money off of us. But by the time you realize all of that, and by the time you do all of that, you're very mature. And just hope that the young people do it. They're so much faster, so much brighter, and I'm so happy. I am so happy. These folks ain't scared. These young people don't bow down every time lightning hit the ground. I'm happy. Ain't supposed to be like that. We're becoming. We're supposed to know that's lightning and it hits the ground. Find a way to shield yourself against it or do what you have to do. I love these young people. They are right in my book. Ooh, child. I look down there with 29 something. Sorry about the gum. But I got 29, 19. Yeah. Look at that. Ooh. Oh, it did get hot. Oh, maybe I should just open this up. Oh. Wow, look at that. I knew this black would have me sweating. I gotta exercise to sweat. If you don't sweat, well, you'll get there. I know ginger will help you sweat if you drink some of that before you exercise. 2 seconds. Ha ha, there we go. 30 minutes. 30 minutes. Easy peasy. If you were swinging your feet, or lifting your weights, or walking back and forth from one wall to the other, touching it, it was just 30 minutes. And we did it in 15 minutes increments. I'm glad y'all came. You gotta feel better. Small accomplishments. Even if you go out later and walk around the house, or take a walk down the block, just hit me up. Hey, Wendy Frost, thanks for watching. Hey. 30 minutes you can spend loving yourself. All right, I gotta go put the garbage out and take the dog out. And I'm so glad y'all was here with me. Love you. See you tomorrow. Tomorrow morning, I'm gonna put treadmill walking with friends. All right, love you. See you tomorrow.